Good day, everybody. I am at Theresa and Arch Durdle's home. It's so beautiful here on the beach. The boat should be coming over fairly soon, and we'll get a little snapshot of that later on. But it's a beautiful day here on Bell Island, and we're going to go inside now, and Theresa is going to do her dish for us. So let's go. And this is Theresa and Arch's house here on beautiful Bell Island. Okay, so we are now, I just want to get a picture of this pretty boat here. We are in the house of Theresa and Arch Durdle on the beach on Bell Island. And I showed you pictures of the beach, but I just want to give you a quick glimpse of what Theresa took this winter. Isn't that beautiful? A seal on the beach. It's just beautiful. There were a couple of others that she took there. And this, we used to call this a swallow's hole on the back of the beach. This is gorgeous, gorgeous Bell Island. So, hi Theresa.
Hi.
Today you're going to be making
Blueberry pudding and brown sugar sauce.
Excellent.
The pudding is going to be cooked in the microwave.
Okay.
We're starting off with 2 cups of flour.
Right.
Okay. To that we're going to add 1 cup of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And to the sugar we're going to add 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
Okay. Now I won't confuse you with questions here, but I know the sauce is one that your mom used to make.
My mom made it, yes.
Okay.
If she made a bread pudding, she made this sauce.
Okay.
She made a gingerbread, she made this sauce.
Oh.
She put this sauce on everything because we all love this.
Okay. And I know it's good because I had it already.
And a half teaspoonful of salt.
Okay.
The ingredients are just written right there in front of me.
And this is the ingredients
so these
here.
are the dry that I've just put in there.
Yep.
Okay, now we're just going to
And
stir
then that's
these.
the other one.
Now, the dry is ready to go.
Okay, and then?
Next we're going to add 2 eggs.
Yep.
Just beat them.
Mm-hmm.
2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Teaspoon of vanilla. No, that's a half teaspoonful.
Okay.
And eggs, milk, and vanilla. Okay. Now to this, we're going to add enough milk to make 2 cups of liquid.
Okay. So altogether is 2 cups, right?
2 cups of liquid.
Okay, perfect.
Gotta put blueberries.
We can't forget the blueberries picked on Bell Island. We have plenty of blueberries. I think you were just draining the frost off them from the freezer. Excellent. There's the blueberries. They're Bell Island blueberries, folks. And there's lots of them here. We usually pick enough to do us for the whole year, and we cook all year with them.
Arch loves to pick berries.
Oh, I know. I'm so glad he loves to pick them because he's going to give me some today.
Well, I've got a gallon in the fridge for you.
Oh, I'm so happy because I just ran out. So there you are. You're just stirring it lightly. It's not the real beat or anything.
Don't mix it hard because it'll get tough.
Yeah.
You're just folding in the wet and dry ingredients.
Okay, and I know you have it nice and fluffy when it's cooked, so
Yes.
that's excellent.
Okay, when all your flour is dried up,
Yep.
that's all you need to do. Make sure the flour is all out there.
Perfect.
Then you're going to add your blueberries.
Okay. perfect. Looks good already.
Yeah, that's all to it.
And now you're going to,
We're going to take our pan.
yeah,
It has to be a low,
kind of flat bottom.
pan, so that if you've got a higher pan, it doesn't cook all the way through.
Okay.
So this pan I find is perfect.
Okay. Give her a little squirt of oil. Great.
And then you pour all this right into the pan. I'm going to get my fingers in it.
Excellent. Wow, and this is like almost like a dessert, isn't it, Theresa?
Yes.
With the sweet sauce on top. Oh, it's so good. I had it before.
Usually we have it as a dessert after our Jig's dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
You're going to
cover it.
cover it with a plate and lay it in your microwave. Perfect.
Oops, sorry.
Parchment paper on top. Okay, that makes
Yeah, cover that way. It's just as easy.
perfect.
Okay, now we're going to microwave it for 10. Okay. After 10 minutes, we'll check it. If it's set on top, we flip it over, put it in for another 2 minutes to make sure it's done on the bottom.
Okay, so
Okay, now
here,
in the meantime, we have our butter melted right here. This is 2/3 cup of flour and 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
2/3 cup of flour and 1 cup of brown sugar. Okay,
This is 2 cups of milk.
and 2 cups of
We're
milk.
going to add a little drop of the milk with this just to mix it so that the flour is not going to be clumpy. The rest of the flour just gets thrown down, the rest of the milk gets thrown down here.
Yeah,
Bring this to a boil. The butter was already melted.
okay.
When that comes to a boil, you add this mixture.
When it comes to a boil.
Yes.
Okay. So, Theresa, can I see your apron you have on there? It's beautiful, green. That's Tourism Belle Island.
Tourism Belle Island.
Yeah, and tourism does a lot on Belle Island.
Yes.
Yes.
They sure do.
Yeah.
They have a lot of different mottos, but I wanted to one with tourism on it.
Okay.
They'll also do whatever logo you want on it.
Okay.
Okay. And the aprons are very, very nice.
Yeah.
Lovely color. Pockets, of course.
Yeah.
Mine's already stained.
That's
Or
okay.
maybe it
It's par for
wasn't.
the course. And I think they're $20 plus tax, are they
Yes.
not? Okay, and you can
they're
get...
a nice material. They're a strong,
Yes,
sturdy
beautiful,
material.
beautiful. So you can order those, and if you want a picture on there, say of your kids or
That's right.
the Belle Island beach with the seal on it.
That's right. Anything you want,
Anything?
any picture that you can take,
Yes.
they can put it on a
Yeah,
logo like
perfect.
this and put it right on.
Well, that looks
It
great.
can even be your wedding picture.
Perfect. And you're on the board of tourism, right, Theresa?
Yes.
You're in the 50 plus club. That's why you're doing this recipe. This is all part of our 50 plus members participating. They're seniors in cooking on Belle Island. And we try to incorporate facts about Belle Island and beautiful Belle Island, like we
Oh,
did your
yes.
beach and the seal and so
Well,
on.
there's no better place in the whole wide world than the beach on Belle Island.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
not biased at all.
No, I know. And
Arch was born and reared on the beach.
yeah,
And about 16 years ago, we tore down his old family home and built our new house here, right? We were both getting ready to retire.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we just love it here. And of course, the best part of it is, I got the house, he got the shed. Works for me.
Everybody needs one. Oh, well, there
Of course,
you
I
go.
don't spend as much time out in the shed as he does.
Well, being retired, we don't want to be in each other's face.
Well, Yeah.
100% of the time.
Especially with COVID.
Oh, yes,
We're both
yes.
still alive.
Yeah,
We
well,
have no bruises.
you know, you have your own interests as well
Well,
as
this is it,
interests you have together, so everybody needs that.
And the thing with COVID has been hard on everybody.
Yes,
But
but all of this looks great, so you're just bringing that to a boil, and then you're going to add your mixture.
I'm going to add the mixture now in just a little bit.
Okay. Okay, so you just took that out of the microwave now after how many minutes?
I did it for 9 because my oven does quick 9.
Okay, so you're going to flip that over and put it back in.
Plate on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to flip it over.
Mm-hmm. Now,
And
Theresa,
as you can see, it's not quite done on the bottom.
right.
So I'm going to put it back in for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then at the end of 2, I'll check it.
Okay, looks good. Theresa, I would probably have that on the floor if I did that flip, but you're
Sorry?
good. I would have that on the floor if you did that flip, but you absolutely did a good job of that.
Okay, now, as you can see, this is just about ready.
Yeah, you keep
Okay.
stirring, and you mentioned that if it gets too thick, you can add
Just
a little
add
bit of
drop
water.
until it's to your it almost looks like gravy.
Yeah.
And it has the consistency of gravy.
Okay, perfect.
When it cools down, just like gravy, it gets really set up.
Okay,
So you need
keep
to add water when you need to reheat it.
Okay.
That's it, all done. Huh.
So here we are now with your pudding, and there's the sauce going on there. Oh, yum! That's good, Theresa. That's
More?
good. No, that's good for me. Wow, excellent. And that pudding looks so delicious. So I'm just having a cup of tea here now. So Theresa, you're on your church board or committee as well. You want to talk a little bit?
I'm on parish council.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're appointed to parish council, it's for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything, you overstay your allotted amount of time because it's just difficult to get volunteers to do anything right now.
Yes.
You know.
But you know what? I'm sure they appreciate you big time in there. They like the fact that you're overstaying your...
Well, I'm not the only one. There are others who've been there longer than me who really... But anyway, it's neither here nor there. At least we have parish council.
Yes. And you're with tourism, and you're in a lot of the plays. Yourself and Judy
Yes,
Keogh
yeah.
do a lot of plays.
I write a lot of the skits.
Yeah.
And not only with the plays with tourism, but also with the church. We do some dinner theaters.
Okay.
Oh, we used to before COVID.
Yeah, it will happen again.
That's right. I've written skits and made props, and I do sewing.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of the costumes with tourism. The miners, I'll do anything that needs to be done for their clothes.
Yes.
And the soldiers, sew on their buttons or fix a rip, or the girls that they need a zipper replaced in their dress.
Yeah.
I'll take the clothes and then wash it and press it and have it ready for their next lot of
Yeah.
plays.
Well, I know tourism, and you've been involved a lot in it. Have fabulous plays here on Belle Island Dinner Theaters, and a lot of our early settlers with Gregory Normer portrayed, as well as World War II events. And of course, Henry Crane is involved in that, and certainly is responsible for a lot of the successes in all the plays.
Yes.
So, Theresa, you're pretty active on Belle Island
Yes,
yourself.
the other thing I've always been a part of is the Belfast on the Beach.
Oh, that's right.
That
yes.
was always near and dear to my heart, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
But we didn't have it last year because of COVID. But we're hoping that things will improve and we'll get back to doing some of the things that we used to do.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And I think it may not always be as it was before.
No, that's true.
It may be a little different, but
right.
that's what it is to follow the COVID rules. We will be able to still have fun and just be careful. So, Theresa, thank you so much for having me here today. And like I said, I always...
We should eat it first to make sure.
Oh, I just tasted it, and it is delicious. Yeah, it's always a pleasure. And the thing is, I'm the lucky one because I get to try all these foods. And thank you so much for this.
Thank you.